Becky and I were some really good friends of ours, just having dinner and conversation waned a little bit. So I said, man, I got a good one. It's going to keep us going for like an hour. Diane, tell me of a time when you took action and it brought you deep satisfaction. She's like, whoa, really? And then she just went right into it. She and her husband cast a long shadow, ridiculously successful people. So they got coaching when their kids were at a young age to do things with them in the trenches, to model failure. So she said, you know what? I wanted to be a master gardener. So that takes a ton of study. And I sat down at the kitchen table and I would do my studying when they would do their studying. That showed them the work it took to get the result. Even if we all didn't want to study, we would sit down after dinner. Wow. What specifically did you do that brought about that satisfaction? So I'm going through these three things. And she said, I think it was the hard work, but doing it alongside the kids. And you can see her light bulbs going off of why she did something. What about that was so satisfying? It was incredibly bonding. We got to the point where who was she modeling? And she teared up, and her dad had passed away recently. And she said, my dad wasn't perfect, but I remember him loving gardening. I would go out every Saturday morning for several summers and help him in the dirt. When I smell that dirt, I think of my father. But if I would have said, tell me about your father right out of the gate, it wouldn't have worked like that. So we went around the table and did those three questions, all of us. It was flipping awesome. We had such a good time that night. It's something that if you knew a client reasonably well, this is a way to go a step deeper, and it's really powerful. Those questions are from Luke Burgess. That I learned those from him. The theory of mimetic desire, lots of research behind it, says we're incredibly powerful mimicking animals. We're actually typically making our decisions run through a model in our mind. We buy the thing because we're trying to be like somebody else. We do the thing because we're trying to be like somebody else. Not that we're trying to be them in total, but we're trying to be this aspect of that person.